Are you having trouble reading what's on the screen? How are you feeling? Are you confused? You're not alone. This is what the majority of adults face when trying to understand their healthcare information. It means that most adults are not making informed decisions when it comes to their health.
Hi, I'm Harry Manley, and I'm here in Pittsburgh asking people questions about health literacy. At Gateway Health, we promote health literacy each and every day. But a lot of people still do not understand what health literacy is and why it is so very important. Having said that, it's critical that people understand questions about their own bodies. Today we want to take a look at how much people really understand about their own health.
What is health literacy?
Well, I'd have to say that I'm not quite sure, but I would guess it's your overall awareness of your own health. I'm not too sure.
Probably understanding how healthy you are, what you can do to be healthier, and maybe not taking risks to jeopardize that.
I guess it would mean how literate you are about health, how much you know, your knowledge of health care and systems, I guess.
I guess to me it would mean knowing the full spectrum, what's good to eat, how much you should exercise, being on top of what you like and what you don't like, and just feeling healthy and feeling good about yourself.
How would you describe your relationship with your doctor?
Excellent. I've been with my doctor many years and we have an excellent rapport.
I don't know my doctor very well. I go once a year and that's about it.
Fairly good, fairly good.
How well do you understand what your doctor tells you about your own body?
I understand it very well, usually not at first, but they kind of know me pretty well by now and how well I understand things, so they explain it in a way that I can understand it, with charts and everything like that, so they're very helpful.
Not that much sometimes, because the words they say, it's hard to understand.
I understand. If I don't, I'll ask her questions.
He's pretty clear and he answers my questions, so I'm happy with my understanding.
Just about everything. My doctor sits down and talks to me. We talk after every appointment.
How do you know what questions to ask your doctor?
Well, if I'm having a pain, I'll ask him, why am I having the pain?
Okay.
Not many, because I don't think I have any sort of conditions that require questions. But if I do, I probably would.
I try to net surf, which some people do, and look at the conditions, and then I know what to ask or things I don't understand.
I try to, but I don't do it though.
Most of my questions emerge from my own study on the internet and just being aware of the kinds of issues that people need to be aware of to take care of their own health.
I guess it depends what it is. I mean, usually I kind of just describe the problem and then he kind of just goes into like what it could be, and then like I kind of go off of that to ask the questions.
How much time do you spend preparing questions before seeing your doctor?
Whatever he tells me, I go through a little thought process in my head, you know. I don't know, probably 5 minutes, if that. You know, it all depends how much time I have in the office. You know. If I do have more questions to ask, I'll feel free to call him on the phone.
0 time. No time.
0 minutes.
I really don't prepare. I mean, over time, you know, something might happen, I'll say, I remember to ask them about that, you know, like that. I never really sit down and prepare a list or anything.
It all depends. If I get called because there's something wrong with my blood work or she needs additional tests, I will ask her to explain, and I can always call her office.
Well, usually I sit down with my parents the night before I go into a doctor's appointment, and we write down a bunch of stuff that we want to know about my body and what's going on. And then if the doctor hasn't answered those questions by the time they're done talking to me, then I'll go through the list and I'll ask them the questions.
How precisely do you follow your doctor's instructions?
About 85%.
To the letter. To the letter. I listen to my doctor. Even to school, for years and years to know this stuff. I'd be crazy not to listen to him.
I try to follow them very precisely, and when I can't, I ask her to help me to work on some goals so that I could get there.
Very closely, especially with all my health issues in the past. I follow them very closely.
Not that good.
Okay.
How often, if ever, do you talk to your pharmacist about your medications?
Like once a week. Once a week I ask questions on my medicine and, you know, if they switch it up.
Only when I have a prescription. I don't take any prescriptions on a daily basis. So if it's a new drug that I've never taken before, I usually will talk to them.
Not that much. I figured that if the doctor prescribes it, then I think the pharmacist knows what's going on.
If I don't understand what the doctor told me, I'll ask her.
I would say pretty rarely. I would maybe only ask a pharmacist if I was buying something over the counter, just to make sure it doesn't conflict with something that's prescribed.
I don't talk to my pharmacist about my medications.
If your doctor tells you to take a pill 2 times a day, when would you take the pills?
Usually in the morning and afternoon.
I would take it in the morning because that's when I have my whole regimen going on.
Morning and evening.
Probably at breakfast and at dinner.
Morning and night.
I would probably take it when I woke up and then after dinner.
If your doctor tells you to take medicine on an empty stomach, when would you take it?
When I wake up in the morning.
In the morning.
Okay.
Right when I wake up in the morning.
Probably after breakfast. So like I would like eat breakfast and then wait an hour or so and then take the pill.
And it'd be in the afternoon.
When I wake up.
What does BMI stand for?
What, bowel movement interval.
Is it body mass index? I don't know.
No.
Body mass index.
Body mass index.
Body mass index? Yeah.
What is Medicare?
I have no idea what Medicare is.
Medicare is for health care for seniors, people that are, 65 and older.
Medicare is an insurance, that health insurance for elderly people, senior citizens. It's a health insurance.
Some rip-off that the government uses, I guess.
Medicare is a government plan for either disabled citizens or members that reach an age criteria.
What does it mean if someone says they have a chronic condition?
It means that they'll have it for the rest of their life, and right? And there's no real cure.
Well, I don't know.
That means that it's ongoing. It's not going to really be cured, but it is manageable.
That means it's severe.
It means that it's ongoing, and it's been long-term and ongoing.
I would say it means that they have some condition that affects their daily lives.
How often do you exercise?
5 days a week.
Usually 3 to 4 times a week.
I belong to the gym and I go spotty. I'm spotty at the gym, but I have a membership and I do go.
Yes. Not as much as I would like to. I stop, and I want to get more into a routine.
Well, I used to exercise quite often, but until my knees went, I don't get to do it as much.
Do you know where you can get a flu shot?
I had mine. I got it at the doctor's office.
Yeah, you can get it at basically any local pharmacy, like CVS offers them, Walgreens offers them, things like that. I'm sure our school offers them too.
Yeah, I get one every year. Every year I get one.
VA, they give them every year. I get one every year.
I think you can get, I got one through my office, through my work, but you can get them at like Walgreens, I think, CVS, pharmacies.
Do you understand what an annual wellness exam is?
No, no sir.
Okay.
I get one every year, yeah.
Okay.
Just to make sure I'm healthy.
Yes, I go every year for a yearly checkup.
I don't know that I've ever heard that term, but I assume it's just an annual checkup. Maybe just an overview with your doctor, see how the last year's been, if you haven't seen them recently?
I just want to say that's a yearly exam that you have to take for your health, yeah.
What is hypertension?
That's high blood pressure, and it's just, sometimes it's caused by different things. It could be heredity, it could be overweight, it could be just eating too much sodium or just having the wrong diet.
Hypertension? It doesn't really mean anything to me.
High blood pressure. I have it.
Hypertension, I don't know. Like someone's hyper, I think that's what it means.
We've interviewed many people today who were knowledgeable about their own health care. However, studies show that most people do not understand their own health care information. This lack of understanding can result in medication errors, hospital readmissions, and it puts people at risk. The purpose of this video is to let people know that this is an issue, that there must be a call to action. Health literacy is not about age, it's not about race, religion, or culture. It affects people in all walks of life. Hopefully this video will show that health literacy has many faces. Are you interested in knowing more about how to expand your health literacy, or that of those in your program, or even at your residential facility, or your staff? Contact us at Gateway Health.